Kyrsten Sinema. She loves running. She loves it so much sometimes we wonder if it's actually her full-time job and she's not actually a senator at all. Maybe her stunt double is in the Senate for her. But a recent discovery has her in trouble. Check out this headline from the Daily Beast. How Kyrsten Sinema uses campaign cash for her marathon habit. Senator Sinema loves to run marathons and to use campaign cash to pay for her stays at swanky hotels during those marathons. I mean, because after all, what is a good marathon without a swanky hotel? Y'all criticizing her for staying in swanky hotels. So let's break it down, shall we? It starts with the tweet Sinema put out last year after running in the Boston Marathon. And it reads, ran the Boston Marathon yesterday. It's been a long road to get here. I kept running qualifying marathons, but the pandemic and then a broken foot had other plans for me. Couldn't be more grateful to have 2 strong feet and 1 happy heart this Boston Marathon. Not included in this tweet was how long she turned it into a fundraising junket, thus allowing her campaign to cover the thousands of dollars in expenses she would have incurred herself by traveling to the race. So, she getting a whole bunch out of this one trip. This is called multitasking. I guess that's what she would call it. Let me run the marathon, and if I throw a fundraiser in, I can get the campaign to pay for my swanky hotel stays. Now, according to Federal Election Commission records, Sinema collected over $16,000 in campaign contributions from a handful of Massachusetts-based donors in April of 2022. Many of them at the maximum level, suggesting she held some type of fundraiser, if a small one. There's further evidence in the filings from Sinema's personal political action committee Getting Stuff Done PAC, which spent over $1,500 on meeting meals and event supplies at Boston area businesses the week of the race. The Daily Beast drove further. In April of 2022, Sinema's campaign paid over $8,000 in lodging expenses at an unspecified Ritz-Carlton, hotel. Because what is a good marathon without a good Ritz-Carlton, in your life? You can't run a Boston Marathon without the Ritz. They go together, which is exactly where Sinema was in this photo from the tweet that we showed you earlier. So Jackson, any final thoughts on this segment?
Kyrsten Sinema does not care about her job as senator. Like, she really doesn't. Like, that's like kind of like a position that she's in, and wherever she goes next, she's just gonna follow the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she loses elections, she's not like, I really don't think she cares about that job at all. It's just like a position that she's in where she gets attention, because I think she likes when people talk about her, even if it's, you may look at her, you know what I'm saying? She's always snarky on purpose, but also reports came out, and I was talking about this, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, where she spent like $20,000 on wine in the last couple of years. That's a lot of money on wine, because you can get some decent wine at the grocery store for like $15, $16, maybe $19. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, whoa, like you said, what's a marathon without a Ritz-Carlton bed to kick your legs up in afterwards? And what's a campaign dinner without the most expensive wine you can possibly get your hands on, paid for by your constituency? So she does her thing, you know what I'm saying? She definitely does.
The owner donors in full effect. And that wasn't the first time Sinema did this. Oh, no. It happened 6 other times, because you get away with it once, you do it again and again and again and again and again, because nothing's gonna happen. Here are 3 examples of races where Senator Sinema brought in money. May 2019, Mountains to Beach Marathon. June 2021, light at the end of the tunnel. In October 2021, the Boston Marathon that she didn't even run, and it was her highest raise anyway. I mean, she really got a good little grift going on right there.
She do, and she put in work for it too, because I'm big on endurance and stuff as well, and a marathon is not easy to run. So she putting in that leg work. You feel me?
She putting in the leg work.
She putting it in.
She putting it in, and this all might be legal, folks. Under FEC rules, candidates cannot use campaign funds to fulfill any commitment, obligation, or expense of a person that would exist irrespective of their running for or holding public office. Senator Sinema may be following the letter of that rule, but is pushing into a gray area by appearing to tie legitimate campaign activity to unrelated personal pursuits. Oh baby, that's gray. It's real gray, real dark gray. That gray area is big. It's big gray area. But one thing is clear for Sinema: triathlons and marathons are her life. Her deep commitment to training and traveling for races extends well into her duties as senator, sometimes even overriding them.
Yeah.
Senator Sinema, run, Senator, run. She taking that literally, isn't she? Run.
Yeah, and too, I mean, I'm glad that you pointed that out, because again, like, running 26 point something miles, like, you have to basically constantly be training for that. Like, you can't, right? You can't just do it sometimes.
It's
like,
not a 5K, that's for sure.
No, it's definitely not. So again, like, you're right. Like, in order to be in that kind of shape and do it consistently, yeah, that's kind of a lot of what you're doing.
Yeah, she training.
Yeah,
she ain't taking care of her constituents. That's for daggone sure. But she training.